All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, weebs of all ages, welcome back to the Monday stream. Today, I want to talk about a couple of things that I did over the weekend. I went manga shopping. I also watched the Demon Slayer movie, if you could call it a movie. Watched a couple of YouTube videos, because I haven't watched them in a long time. But ultimately, what I will do is if you can guess the exact number of volumes that I purchased, I will do a giveaway. Before I get involved with Manga Haul, I did take a little trip to the new Forbidden Planet that just opened. I was expecting there to be a fair few people, but in my mind, I was going to get there like 9 o'clock and there'll be no one there. And I'll be the first one in. And believe it or not, there was 1,000 people ready to go inside this store. I got there just before 9. I chilled on my phone. I chilled in the Dudettes Discord. Geeky sent me a message saying, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in the queue. I'm waiting. I'm at the back." And I watched her pace twice past me. I didn't say anything. I just waited to see if she would notice. It wasn't until the third time that she saw me. Geeky's super nice in real life. She's just as bubbly as she is in her videos and on stream. They had this really nice shelf and it was like double-sided. And there was probably like 3,000, I would say, volumes. It was absolutely crazy. They had everything. And when they had a series, they had like the whole run of it. So they had like volume 1 all the way up to like the most current volume. Obviously, throughout the days, they started to lose some because people were picking them up. Volumes of Maid Summer that I've been missing for so long. Loads of Soul Eater there. Loads of Nisekoi. They had everything. Right, first, picked up volumes 4, 5, and 3. Sakamoto Days. These art covers are getting more and more and more impressive. Every time I see the new Japanese releases, I'm just so excited to see them. They look so beautiful. I've only read the first 4 volumes physically, but I'm pretty much up to date. But it's super good. What's interesting about this one as well, that the guy is, not only is he 30, he's also overweight, and they've made him really cool, which is like typically not what most action shonen protagonists look like. They're normally young kids, adolescences, and you watch them grow, whilst this dude's already just a badass. Yeah, I couldn't get 6 because someone picked it up off the shelf before me. Then I picked up the first 2 volumes of Helk, and I've just realized that one, it is actually a combined cover. How amazing is that? But also, the alignment for volume 1 is slightly overlapping on the spine. You could just see the spine like overlaps the other way. It's got a little bit from the back. You wasn't impressed with Helk? It's funny because I watched a review from this dude, Scamboli Reviews, I think his name is. He posted a video like 2 years ago on his top 10 manga of all time. And Helk was like up there. I was looking forward to people's reviews, but everybody said that they didn't like it. I only know one person, Geeks That Parent. Is that what it's called? Is that what they're called? The dude on there, he really thoroughly enjoyed volume 1, but everyone else I know, like HVR Manga mentioned it, they didn't like this. Yeah, I'm super excited to get into this one. I've been looking at it for years, and yeah, I'm just glad it got a physical print. Then I got volumes 2 and 3 of Rooster Fighter. Basically One Punch Man, except from Saitama's a chicken. The first volume is very, 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 very funny. Hopefully the next 2 are just as interesting. I don't know how interesting chicken beating up kaiju can be, how long it can last, but hopefully it's good. I know One Punch Man, kind of like a one-trick pony, but I feel like the side characters really sells One Punch Man now, whilst I can't imagine the side characters being that interested in Rooster Fighter, because surely they'll just all be roosters, right? And I picked up the newest volume. Is this the newest volume? The latest volume of Kaiju number 8, volume 4. I don't think I've read volume 3 yet. But again, I'm up to date with this digitally anyway. Still enjoying it. And I wish I was like Kafka Hibino. I wish I was strong and could turn into a kaiju. And I picked up volume 9. Is this 9? Of Marshall. 8, 9, and 10. I am missing volume 7. But yeah, I'm still enjoying this one. The halfway mark kind of makes it more action focused. But I think this will be good once the whole series completes. I just hope it doesn't go on another extension. It was already good. It could have finished like a year and a half ago, but probably because of popularity and the lack of other popular series in the magazine, they decided to keep it going. These are expensive. If I knew they were all going to be $10.99, I'm not too sure if I would have started the series. Volume 4 and 5 of Kodoban Hanako-kun. I picked up the first 2, I think, last year, and volume 0. And then after that, the only volumes I could find were like 10 onwards. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of the single digit volumes in stores now, which is great. They seem to be in stock now, so I can pick up the rest hopefully. Then I picked 9 and 10 of Hell's Paradise. I'm still looking for that elusive volume 2. This is crazy good. This is everything I want from like an action series. It kind of reminds me of like a more adult version of Chainsaw Man in a way. A lot of blood, a lot of gore, a lot of raw sex appeal as well for some of the characters, especially the enemies. I think I'm halfway through volume 10 and things have changed up so much in the story. So I have no idea where it's going now. And then I have volumes, or omnibuses, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 7 and 8 of Midsummer. I picked volume 1 and 2 up sometime last year. I got them on a cheap eBay deal. Ever since then, everything else has been out of stock. But for some reason, the Forbidden Planet had literally like 3 copies of every single Midsummer. But when I first went in there, I picked up these. And by the time I got round, they got smaller and smaller. More and more people just picking them off the shelves. And then by the end of it, just before I left, there was no Midsummer on the shelf whatsoever. It's been a big reprint. I don't think there has, you know, because one, it's the original Viz logo on the spine. But also, if I check the middle, not the middle, the end. Oh no, you're right. That's crazy. This is a third printing from May 2021. Then why are they printing with their old Viz logo? September 2022. I don't understand then. Why is it that Midsummer gets the treatment of having the old logo and has continuity with everything else that you previously bought? Yet when I'm buying One Piece, I'm getting all the new logos. Viz sucks. You heard it here first. You have to think the Fruits Basket is one of your favorite of all time. I hope it is. Because picked up what? 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10 of Fruits Basket. Zoe is doing a Fruits Basket read along, and rather than reading it digitally, because I struggle with reading on my phone or on my computer, I decided to pick them up physically. Now, they were very expensive. They are $16.99, but they were 3 for 2. Annoyingly, I only picked up volumes 5, 7, and 9 initially. And then I found volumes 3 and 4 on a separate shelf, and then I had to get another one. And by the time I went back, it was only 10. I have a few more volumes. Bloop, bloop. I've got volume 6 of Witch Hat. I was going to pick up a few more, but I know you should really... A lot of people say that they get them out of order, but I really just... I can't do it. I feel like I have to get it in order. I don't like getting... Because they had volume 6, but then they didn't have anything other than volume 10 after that. I didn't pick it up. But I know when it comes to me picking up volume 10, then I'm never gonna find it. It's probably gonna go. I then picked up volume 6 of My Love Mix-Up. This is really good. I'm really enjoying the relationship between these two. I'm always open to read any and anything. I've read a couple of BLs recently, and the 2 characters just really boring. Not fun at all. But these 2 are really sweet and cute, and I love everything about them. Plus, the artwork is fantastic. Yeah, highly recommend for any shoujo or BL lover. And on the opposite side of the spectrum, 1617 of Dragon Ball Super. I'm probably not going to read this. I want to wait until like maybe volume 20, which I think is when the latest arc finishes. This arc. I'm sick and tired of spending my whole life watching filler when it comes to Dragon Ball, or waiting around for things to happen. I think I'm going to stack up on these for at least another year, I think. Volume 20. Sparrow, you were right. I did get 1 volume of One Punch Man. I don't know, is this a continuing spine front cover? Do they connect? Alright, I've got a few more. I have Golden Kamui 28. I feel like I had volume 27, but I don't know where it is. I may have picked that up separately. The Hunters Guild Red Hood. This is by the mangaka who worked alongside the dude who did My Hero. He branched off and decided to make his own series. And you can really tell in the first like few chapters, he did all the backgrounds and stuff for My Hero. And he's just these characters' designs look very similar in terms of like their jawline, their eyes, their hair. And he's got a real thing for like buff women, like tall, muscular, big legs, just like crush your skull kind of thighs. You know, I think it started off really, really, really strong. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's kind of like set in like the Brothers Grimm kind of world, like Hansel and Gretel, fairy tale kind of thing. Think Shrek, but less comedy. But it went into like a training arc. I want to say like the 10th chapter, and it just went downhill after that. It stayed in the training arc for too long. It was very boring, very mundane. I'm sad that they decided to pick up this instead of something like Phantom Seer, which came out like nearly 3 years ago now, which was extremely well received. Then I picked up Chojin X. This is one that I picked up immediately when the first chapter dropped, by the same mangaka who did Tokyo Ghoul. Ishida has an amazing art style. It's kind of got a lot of comedy as well in comparison to Tokyo Ghoul. A lot of people said, oh, it's basically Tokyo Ghoul 2.0, but it's not. Maybe just because his art style is very similar. People are saying that. But I'll probably be collecting this. I think I read the first 20 or so chapters, and then I stopped because I just wanted to wait for the English release. And that actually concludes a manga haul. Now let's see who got it right. I have 1, 2, 3, 33. Now I said at the beginning that if you get the exact figure, I would give you a prize, but not close enough. The Sparrow had 16, Leston had 24, Cat had 16, Bastion 23, 24, Kitsune, Will was 21. Oh, Kitsune changed her mind. I'll give you that. You didn't win anyway. Wise 23. So close yet so far.